If I gotta be.
We are live now.
We are live. Hi, how you doing out there in video land?
By the way, you know what? See, this is weird without music. It's weird. It's weird.
You're weird.
Yeah, I know that much.
Mm-hmm.
So,
The buttons.
what's in the water?
Oh, you're done with her?
No, I'm done with what's in the water.
Oh. Tata BB. That's a new name. Hi, Tata BB.
Abel is in the house. What up, bro?
Stable Abel. What's going on there? No more cheat skis. Oh, let's see. I'm Herm.
Yeah, I went back to the VT Chronicles.
Shut up. No, you didn't.
You didn't see the thingamajigger there on the show?
You know, I thought I seen something, but okay. So me and the internet have not been friends lately.
Oh boy.
Yeah, we haven't been friends. What the fuck do you want? Software update. Kiss my ass.
There. See? There it is.
The VT Chronicles Thursday, August 31st, 2023.
That is today.
So, speaking of VT, how do I do VT? Very tits, voluptuous tits, Vicked tits. Vicked. So, there was about a week or so ago, she was on, and I don't even remember what the heifer was wearing, but within the first 10 minutes, I thought I caught her in a lie, but you know how she is. She just so fucking fast, she can't understand a word she says half the time, or she's on some kind of fucking drug that, you know, you're like, what? And yep. Hey, mama. And I was like, what? Because she put out 2 dates, and I could swear to God, and I haven't rewatched it because I haven't had time, because why? Me and the internet haven't been friends lately. But I swear
your love affair with Spectrum.
Yeah. I swear she put out 2 dates. The first date was 1984. And I think she said, and like I said, I have not had time to go back and watch this, but I think she said, I entered high school in 1994. And I became a nurse in 1996. Or no, she started school in 1994 and became a nurse in 1996. I'm like, 12 years old and you're a fucking nurse? And once again, I have not been able to go back and rewatch this to see and catch what she actually said. But I do remember 1994 and 1984 and 1996. I do remember those things. Hey, Bonnie. But I'm like, I think I just caught that fucking hoe in a lie. But would it actually be the first
forget
one?
What year was she born? If she's 40,
she's 48, 49.
45. She's 45.
Yeah, 45. Almost 50.
Almost 50. Right?
Almost 50. I'm sorry, 45 is not almost 50. For those of you that are almost 50, which would be 48 or 49, that's almost 50. For those of you that are 45, I'm sorry to say, you're just 45.
13,
you're not almost 50.
33, 93,
1978, 83. She was born, Alice says.
83. 78. Yeah. Come here, that makes perfect sense.
Yeah. So I'm like, you're 12 years old and you're a fucking nurse. And of course, you know, it was a live thing, so I couldn't stop and back it up, because I think I caught it on. It was the ultimate deception I caught it on, and it's like I can't pause it and back that up. Only they can do that because they're streaming it. And I'm like,
well, she said she was in school in 96.
I don't fucking know.
Oh, that's what you said.
Well, she said I could swear she said she became a nurse in 96.
That would have made her 18 already.
Which is possible.
No, because she would have had to be in school before she was 18.
Okay, but remember, whatever she does, she is. Remember, she took a chemistry class, so she's a chemist or a biologist. That's what it is. So she took a blood class. Now she's a biologist. She took one recording class to be a clerk, like a thing in a courtroom. So she's an attorney. Okay, she takes a class. That's what she is. So she entered nursing school. She's a nurse. Remember this. This is her way of thinking.
Hey, everybody, welcome.
She got her LVN license in September 98. Okay. So she did become a nurse in 98. But I can't remember what she said happened in 84. Hey, Sandra. But, like I said, I haven't had time or the energy or the desire. That's what it boils down to. The desire to go research the slut, the heifer, the very strange tit lady, whatever you want, whatever we're calling her these days.
Those are her initials, VST.
Yeah, very strange tits. Wicked tits, whatever.
But she's been trying to show off a lot lately.
Yeah, I've seen somebody posted a couple of snippets of her in a bikini gone bad or malfunction, wardrobe malfunction type situation.
Okay, so the talk of that, and I'll show you right now. The talk of that.
Oh God, I don't want to see any more taco. I don't want
to
see
her belly button. Her belly button.
Okay, yeah, her belly button is weird looking. Like it's defective. Infected, I mean.
Have you seen the picture of her belly button?
I've when she showed me the taco, I seen the belly button, and I'm like, oh, okay, yeah.
Here.
Oh my God, it's a weird looking face. Whose face is that?
Remember the guy, the firefighter, I already forgot, Fire Chief Bill or something like that?
We got some nice teeth going on there. Careful, y'all. Don't stick your dick there. It'll get bitten off.
Oh, God.
Hey,
actually,
Catherine.
If you look at
what was that? Was that your homepage?
If you look at her the nose, which is her belly button,
that's the belly button. Doesn't it look like infected?
It looks like a little mini vajayjay.
Well, and maybe that's the look she was going for.
It does. Look. It's like she's got two vajayjays now.
Well,
about this big.
That's for the micro penis that she can get.
Oh,
Hi,
man. Who was her plastic surgeon? She's not saying because she's afraid.
She won't say because she's afraid that we're all going to harass him.
Yeah.
The haters are going to harass him.
The haters.
Yeah, we're the haters. Remember, we're the haters. Well, there's only one hater in this fucking bunch out of the three of us. Oh, and that would be her.
Somebody sent me a video that Candace Owen did about a black racist lady. Oh man, it was good. I'm not here.
What's going on, Chuckles?
Chuck is in the house too.
He is. Chuck's my buddy.
Yeah, that sounds weird.
Even though he likes Democrats, he's my buddy.
Chuck's a good guy.
He is a good guy, but he likes those Democrats a little too much. So what do you think of McConnell there? Freezing for the second time in a month?
Again, I know, right? Fausto, what up?
Doesn't that motherfucker look like he's walking dead? I mean, he looks like he is fucking an inch from death's door.
Yeah. Like he's got no business being up there in front of a microphone.
And ladies and gentlemen, this is why we need term limits. And he's Republican, but we need term limits. Why? Well, this guy's about an inch from death. Biden, I mean, he's fucking wandering dipshit. Shaking hands with fucking Casper. And is it true that he only gave Hawaii $700 for their fire situation they have going on over there?
He gave residents $700 a piece.
Okay. So, okay. Well, that's kind of like a big old fuck you slap across the face.
Pretty much. I mean, it's like...
I mean, we're giving you $700 for... Oh, so you can go buy groceries and water and shit. Motherfucker, the whole goddamn city burnt down. Where the fuck am I going to spend this $700?
From the store that burned down. Yeah, good job.
A gallon of milk is $25 fucking dollars.
And then it's probably that's the regular. That's the norm in Hawaii.
Yeah. Now that the whole shit burned down, that $25 gallon of milk is like $95.
Right. You know, eggs are $5 a piece. A piece? I mean, each egg is $5.
You know, he's
So
shut the fuck up in there.
He's
done more for the hurricane people than he did for Hawaii, and that's really sad.
So what do you make of this? Those fires in Hawaii. What do you make of the fact that not everything in its path was burned down? It's like it skipped a house, it skipped that house, it skipped that building.
Kind of like tornadoes.
It incinerated and melted a freaking car.
Yeah, kind of like.
But it did not melt the concrete.
Kind of like a tornado. You know, here you could stand outside, watch this tornado coming straight for your ass, and then boom, the motherfucker bounced someplace else.
Dude, there's blue umbrellas, beach umbrellas that didn't get touched.
I know. It's like, here we have the finger of God coming along. And we're going, let's skip this umbrella right here. Yep. We'll just kind of jump like this and come over here. And...
Oprah's house didn't burn?
Jeff Bezos' house didn't burn. But from what I understand, that's completely on the other side of the island.
And anything that was painted a certain shade of blue or a certain blue color, for some reason, it skipped it.
The fire doesn't like blue. If it's red, it's going to tear your ass up.
And of course, Kay. Conspiracy theories are up the wazoo right now. And have you seen those videos of lasers coming down from the sky somewhere?
I have not.
Presumably from satellites, defense satellites, laser beams, and causing explosions. And I don't know if those are real or fake or what.
I got nothing for you on this. I don't even have a smart ass comment.
You know, all these wildfires in California and Colorado. Yes, they burned the house, they burned the trees, they burned the car. You know, gets right.
They burned everything in its fucking path.
But the cars in California, you can touch the aluminum on the car and it'll crumble in your hands. That's what happens to the cars in Hawaii. It's like, what the fuck? You know how hot that has to be for that to happen?
Yeah, like thousands of degrees.
Well, it's like at least over 700 degrees, 600 or 700 degrees. It's like, yeah, something stinks about this whole situation.
Yeah.
I would actually. There you go. Come on, put it on you properly. You know, put it on VT style.
All right, hang the fuck on. You know, I got to almost get naked for this.
Oh.
I'll be back.
If you're gonna get naked, we got to blow this up. Dude.
Hold up.
There you go.
Hold up. We're not done yet, motherfucker.
Oh, shit. He's going to put lipstick on.
The Vanessa Whore Red. Although she doesn't wear it anymore.
Hello, everyone who's joining us this evening. Welcome to... We've renamed it. I've renamed it to From What's in the Water. Didn't care for it too much.
Yeah, we're just going to do the little Naboo, the Star Trek thing, Naboo.
You look like a goldfish.
The Vanessa Horad. It's from Stella Cosmetics, and it's called Beso, which I guess means kiss in Spanish. Beso.
He actually got the stuff. He got the stuff that she uses.
And if I was feeling really frisky, I'd go put the wig on too.
I think you're okay with the bandana, with the headband or whatever you want.
Yeah. All right. Where's the tit woman? Bring on the tits.
Oh Oh my goodness.
I know I'm not fucking right. Thanks, Ben. Want a kiss?
Oh, Brandon? Hey, Greg.
Where's Brandon?
Brandon? No, Greg.
Oh. Somebody says I need a venti cup from Starbucks. Oh, she's on the McDonald's coffee. I think she can't afford Starbucks anymore because she's begging a lot for Cash App and Venmo, so she can't afford Starbucks.
I'll check that out quick, Greg. Yeah, I'm not doing the lippy stuff.
Oh, God.
Bam wears it.
Where is your sense of adventure?
Bam wears it much better than me. If I had the bandana, I would put it on. But the bandana, whatever you call it.
A bamboo.
I would have done that. I would have done that. You know what we should get are the matching scrubs, the red scrubs.
I know. I gotta find fat ass sizes though. I mean, she has them all stuck on her floor someplace. So I mean, trying to get them in my size. I mean, I'd have to go to her floor
with the toy
stethoscope.
Stethoscope, yeah.
You know, so somebody told me that she's constantly driving because her clients that she sees as a in-home healthcare nurse is in Mexico.
In Mexico?
That's why she's constantly driving.
She said this?
Somebody told me this. And I can't remember who, because I talked to so many people. I mean, I talked to a lot of you people on Instant Messenger, and so I don't know. I can't remember who told me, but somebody told me this. And of course, Vanessa loves to film herself as she's driving along. Let's take a ride with me. Oh, there she is. Take a ride with me. And she's filmed herself a couple of times, and one of the border guards are like, "Oh, are you a nurse?" Yes, I am. I mean, here's the stethoscope, here's my uniform, yada, yada, yada. So she goes back and forth across the border for somebody that claims she's never left the state of fucking Texas, but yet she goes to Mexico on a daily basis.
Okay, that's a misconception. And this is true. She's not at a border crossing to go into Mexico.
Oh, where's she at?
About 40 to 50 miles out from the border.
Mm-hmm.
On major expressways, major arteries going out, you have checkpoints, which are like little mini border stations.
So you have a checkpoint.
Yeah.
To make sure you're a U.S. citizen, but not at the border.
Yep.
Isn't that the same kind of thing of like a stop and frisk situation? Just because you're black, we're going to stop and frisk you? So just because she's so-called Hispanic, we're going to stop and question her?
All they do is just confirm. Are you a U.S. citizen? Yeah, okay.
How do you confirm that?
They just ask.
Oh, so there's no ID situation going on?
It used to be they would ask, you could have to show your ID, but now they don't even look at it. I think too many people were butthurt from being asked if they're a U.S. citizen.
No shit.
You see those stupid videos. You have no right to ask me if I'm a U.S. citizen. All this crap. Like, come on. Just show your damn ID.
Actually, they do. If there are any form of law enforcement.
Yeah. True. At the checkpoint, they stop every single car.
Hi,
They'll do a quick look. They actually do a facial recognition. They take a photo of you in the car before you even get there. And when you get to the officer, he already knows where you live, where you were born, everything. He knows everything about you. Yeah, pretty cool.
Does that motherfucker know the last time I had sex? Because I should have fucked out.
Oh yeah, I'm guessing no. So.
Well, motherfucker, if you're good looking, come on. Let's make it happen. Right here and now.
Yeah, the RGV is made up of, I'll say 95% Hispanic, Mexican American, or close other. I think it's fair to say that.
Are your street signs in Spanish?
Some are, yes, they are. Like Spanish names everywhere.
Spanish names, but like 4th Street doesn't say Cuatro.
No, it doesn't.
And 15th doesn't say Quince.
We got 14, 15, 16. No. But the names of streets can be in Spanish.
Have you ever been to Miami?
Yeah.
Yeah, 90% of the fucking street signs are in Spanish.
Yeah.
We went to fucking Applebee's in Miami. Oh, hang on, we have to find somebody that speaks English. I'm
Nice.
sorry, what fucking city am I in? And what fucking country am I in? And you gotta find somebody that speaks English?
Oh, let me tell you. Here, you go to McDonald's drive-thru, any drive-thru, and they ask you in Spanish, what would you like? So I answered in English, very proudly and correctly.
Good for you.
But it's annoying, and then they can barely speak English. Then your order gets fucked up, and people wonder why.
What's up, Valley Girl?
Hello, everyone.
Brownsville is as big as Aurora. That's actually a decent size city.
Well, right now we're estimated to have about 200,000.
Well, that's only because of all the fucking illegals that are hanging out down there.
Take out the illegals, and we're at about 25,000.
Kick the fucking illegals back to their own country.
I'm just kidding. It's not that bad. Because they actually don't stay here, believe it or not.
Oh, I know. They go to fucking New York, Chicago, LA.
Come through here? Yeah, they get on a bus or they get on a flight. We fly them out to wherever city they want to go to.
Did you hear Staten Island wants to leave fucking New York cities?
Yep.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
That's funny.
I know. That's fucking hilarious.
At the same time, you got another guy. I don't know who he was from New York. We love immigrants.
Yeah, you love them so much, but will you let them live in your house with you? No, you won't.
Well, that's what they're doing in Massachusetts now. You hear this thing?
Oh, I've heard.
Massachusetts is asking their residents, you should let some immigrants live in your home. Let them move in and live with you for a little while.
Yeah, and you come home, you're going to be kicked out of your own fucking house.
Right. Either that or half your shit is going to be gone and missing. No, okay, I'm just kidding. I don't mean that.
No, you're probably not wrong.
Not all immigrants are crooks or thieves or nothing like that. I'm just kidding.
Just like not all of them are rapists, murderers, muggers.
Nope.
Child molesters. He's right. Not all of them are, but there's some that are.
But still, it's creepy to allow perfect strangers in your house. And then you got to go to work and you're going to leave them there all day?
Yeah. There should be a little red flag raising up at the back of your head, going like this, going ding, 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 motherfucker. Something going on here that's not right.
Yeah. And of course, they want that because Massachusetts doesn't want to give away all the, the Marriott hotels to immigrants for free.
I mean, what's
that's a problem.
I mean, what would the Hilton family actually tell the city if they piled in a bunch of immigrants in there and then ruined their hotel and they're only giving them like $50 a night? Well, you're lucky we're giving you that. You think we're going to pay for your damages too? Fuck you.
And I mean, the government's paying for the hotel, so ideally, the hotel would go, sure, fill up our hotel for months at a time. Sure, we'll take it. The problem is, like you said, property gets destroyed, and I don't necessarily mean intentionally.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I don't want to talk about that. I'll tell you off the air.
You're going to tell me off the air.
I'll tell you.
That means he's going to be real candid, people. All right, so what do we got going on here with my favorite whore? Or my favorite heifer? I mean, my favorite tit woman.
She's been on fire the last few days. Damn.
Has anybody put her ass out?
So something happened. Oh, by the way, I had Pauline on the show the other day.
I heard, and I missed it. And I've heard that she has won the hearts of America.
That's one way to put it. I tried calling you, and it went right to voicemail.
That's because, what time did you call me? Like 11:30.
9:30, 10 o'clock at the worst. I mean, I'm sure you were already time to go to bed.
Okay. On school nights, think of me of like a 9-year-old child. My ass is in bed by 8 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
Tonight being the exception, because it's 8 o'clock right now.
Yep. So we got.
And I'm here hanging out with you fine people.
Oh, and they've been asking about you too. So.
I know they have. I've been hearing things.
That's why I was like, let me call Bam. It's early enough. It's time to.
Tomorrow night I got a football game that I'm gonna be at until 11 p.m. Like I really want to do football. Okay, first, you know how I feel about sports.
You don't love sports. What are you talking
I
about?
love sports. Love it. So hopefully I can find someplace cool to hang out. Last time we went to a football game, me and another driver, she cracked me up. She's like, hey, there's a casino right down the street. I'm like, yeah, I don't go to those places because then there's no reason to go to Vegas. And she's like, oh, come on. I'll give you $20. I'm like, okay, whatever. So we go to the casino, hang out there for I think we were there for 4.5 hours. This fucking bitch, she put $20 in a fucking slut machine and she played for 4 hours. And she walked out of that fucking place with $900.
Oh my goodness!
I put $20 in the motherfucker, and it was gone in 3 minutes. I am the unluckiest bitch in the world. I swear to God.
Was she playing the dime slots or something, or nickels? Do they
Penny
even have nickel
Same
slots?
thing I was playing the pennies.
They still have penny slots.
Yes.
I don't think Vegas has those anymore. I heard that they got rid of their penny or nickel or dime or quarter slot, something like that. I don't know. Somebody who's been to Vegas lately can.
I couldn't believe she walked out with that much money, and I'm sitting there going, "Can I have my $20 back?" She's like, "Motherfucker, that's my $20. You owe me $20." I'm like, you gave it to me. I don't know you shit.
Oh boy.
I don't ask about Bam. His fan club screams for him. I didn't know I had a fan club. Do I have a fan club?
Oh, you got a fan club. Anyway, let's see what this
slut, whore, cheap prostitute, floozy. I could go on. I got the whore red lipstick. I could go on.
Yes, you do.
Hi, Charlene. How are you?
And I saw one video today where she was like completely, totally different person. Ever.
Oh, she must have been high.
It's like she just came from church or something. You should have seen this fake act.
Yeah. I've seen the fake act.
Oh, this was a real. This was an Academy Award-winning fake act.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
We'll get to that. By the way, remember the documentary about Gypsy Lee Rose?
Gypsy Rose Lee, yes.
Whatever. Gypsy
the
Rose
stripper
Lee.
that stripped that never showed anything.
No, I'm talking about the lady who faked her daughter had an illness or something.
Then that's not Gypsy Rose Lee.
Gypsy Lee Rose. That's why I said Gypsy Lee Rose. This lady who lied, said her daughter was sick, and she made her daughter go on with it.
I know who you're talking about. The one that wanted the house and everything.
Yes.
Can't afford the house. Okay, yeah, right. I know who you're talking about.
Well, they made a documentary on her, right? It's on Netflix, I think. Well, now they've got a series on with Patricia Arquette on Hulu. It's called The Act.
The Act.
I started to watch that last night, and it just that little girl, the way she was acting, which she did a good job, but for some reason it got annoying and under my skin, and I just couldn't watch it anymore. You have to see it. So let's see what we got coming up here. Apparently there was some kind of run-in with law enforcement today.
Oh, shut up.
or
Did
last
she get
night or
arrested?
something like that.
I heard she's
No, I
going to
don't
get
know.
arrested again.
I think she got pissed off because she was not arrested. I think she was looking for her baker's dozen.
Well, you know, they always give her an arrest. She never earns any of them. They're always given to her.
So let's just get this going and see. Yesterday, I should have skipped through a lot of the video because when it was over, I felt like I just sat through an insurance presentation. If we got to skip through it, we will definitely skip through this thing. So
An insurance presentation. You know, that's almost as bad as like those timeshare presentations.
Oh yeah, I'm not doing that again. I've sat through one of those.
Yeah, I have too. I'll never fucking do that shit again.
Just to get a free gift. It was not worth it.
Yeah, and not.
Yes, Jeannie, that other racist is in Texas. I'll see if I can get to that a little bit later. Okay, let's get this going and see where it goes. It's only 44 minutes long. Maybe we can speed through it and cut it to half an hour.
Okay. Oh, there she is. Mute her. She's going to play music.
I'm getting ready for music. Yep. Oh, she's got a pen in her hand.
Oh, she's taking notes. She's taking names.
Blah, blah, blah. So she's got that stupid mask on her neck again.
Yeah, it's like it's covering a big old pimple that she can't pop.
That's where she's got that big, nasty-looking scar.
Well, her big, nasty-looking scar is like right here. Right in the jawline.
Hello. Y'all saw the music spook me?
The cockroach scar.
I don't like when that happens.
She doesn't like when the music spooks her.
Hello, I didn't think the music was going to do that, sorry. Hello, this is Vanessa the Harina coming at you live.
Coming at you
Here in
live.
Rio Grande Valley, South Texas. How is everybody doing?
Like you care.
Hi there, Michelle. How are you?
Michelle. How are you?
How are you, Miss Karen, Miss Lisa, Miss Kaz, Sandra Ann, Ashley? Hello, Miss Sandy.
Yeah, Chuck. She does have good taste in music. I will give her that.
See, but I don't believe her taste in music. I think it's a fake.
That hater is following me too, because I mean, when you get on this fast. What is Deborah Sweet? Who is that?
Who's that?
Looking interracial videos on internet now, please. I don't even know.
Well, you don't know much. That's for goddamn
There's
sure.
an absence of punctuation, so I don't understand.
There's an absence of
how
intelligence
that's
with
supposed
you.
to be a question, a statement, a declaration, an exclamation. I have no idea, because there's an absence of punctuation, and there's no emphasis. Like there's no like commas. There's no punctuation.
No,
Also,
It's the fucking internet. You don't need punctuation, bitch.
That's what I said yesterday. I said nobody's writing a college paper here. This is the freaking
Seriously. When you talk to you like, oh, comma, yada, 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 period, exclamation point, quotes, in big capital letters, how the fuck are you, quotes, exclamation point. Come the fuck on, you ignorant.
It's a friggin' live video. It's like a chat room practically. So
What a comma is, what a semicolon is, what an
Jojo.
Oxford comma is. You don't put a period at the end. If you come over here with a lack of hate, no judgment, you know, you're just being a kind, good-intentioned human. I don't care about your grammar.
Bullshit.
It's when you come over here and make sense, it's like,
Fucking triggers your ass, you.
just like yesterday, what did she say, guys? She said she was an angel.
Yeah.
A very compassionate
Angel of death.
or something. Angel of death. She said she was very angelic or something, and I had to stop the video because I laughed out loud.
She is far from angelic.
Bombastic side eye. What's going on there?
What's going on there?
Mm-hmm. Hi, Chaconi. How are you? That was no, I don't think it was a random comment. That lady was following me. You could tell that she was following me because she got here fast. Right? You can tell. Everybody that gets on really quickly, they follow me. They got the notification they're here. They didn't. It wasn't a coincidence that at the same time I came on, the probabilities of that happening are so low. I'd be a fool to consider that that's what happened. Mm-hmm.
Why do you got a pen in your hand?
I think she's trying to hate, but it's not.
So she's gonna drive.
Waiting to shove it up her ass.
Looking like somebody videos.
She's gonna drive, watch the video, talk, and write shit down at the same time.
It's some white ladies.
All while driving.
She loves to write people's names down so she can go look them up later and then ban them.
Always. Oh man. Oh man. Let me just start with the main. Are you coming live? Come on, bring that energy. Show your face with that energy, though. I mean, come on. Wait in. Going once. Going twice. Okay. There we go. So let me just put you out of your misery. For your well-being, so that you will not be triggered by me, I will block you if I see fit. Like if I think that, oh no, I want this hater to see me, then I won't block you.
Bitch, you blocked me, and you think I'm a hater?
First language, like even
I fucking love your ass.
And I think she was probably even an American. When you're an American and English, like no language is your first language. That's really sad. What happened?
No language is your first language?
It's like the system failed you. That's very sad. Sad circumstances.
Yeah, motherfucker.
How's the rest of you doing? Y'all doing good? Don't you?
I don't know why she asked that. She honestly, sincerely doesn't give a crap how anybody's doing.
She gives a rat's ass about anybody else's feeling. If they're doing good, if they're on their fucking death, she doesn't fucking care.
Nope.
Love that you don't get hated on like I do. Don't you love that? You can always be like, damn, like somebody's being mean to me, right? Or whatever. And you can always come over here, all right? And be like,
come over here.
Well, damn, at least I'm not hated on like her. And it'll make you feel better.
Hey, don't be using my name in your fucking broadcasts. Unless you're talking directly to me.
I don't know what she's talking about. She puts out some of the biggest hate ever.
Some of the biggest hate, the most disrespect. She is the worst at fucking everything. This is the most racist bitch I've ever met. I've never met her. This is the most racist person I've ever seen in my life.
Ever encountered.
Yes.
Anywhere.
She hates white people. She'll flat out tell you, I hate white people.
Yeah, that's why she don't like you.
I'm not white.
You're not white. I forgot.
I'm not white.
Asian?
I forgot. See myself as a green alien.
Well, there you go.
Yes. I'm green.
Maybe you're the one crawling around in her attic in the middle of the night.
Mm-hmm. I am. All right, Chuck, I'll see you later. Have a good night, buddy.
Later, Chuck.
I love you, Brenda. She says maybe one day we'll be able, and that has happened before. I'll take
until states start handing out requisitions, and I'm going to identify as a black man.
I'm about to make this video. This is so important. My message, what I'm talking about, is so important that I'm not even going to look at any comments.
Zero.
And
I go with the big fat
see
zero.
My supporters' comments. I see 0 comments. It's a blank screen. It's like if I'm just looking at a mirror. And I'll go the whole video like that, completely, unaware of whatever chaos they're trying to create. Thank you.
What flag? I don't see a flag.
I had some lady come over. Obviously, I told y'all that I was going to get some level of hate. We all do, right? But let's face it. I could meet the standard of beauty like to the T. I could have 0 cellulite, if that's even possible.
A bullshit.
I could have 0 stretch marks. I could have no scars. I could have, everything the standard beauty, like to the T. And I'm still going to have haters.
Maybe that's because all you do is lie.
I'm still going to have haters. So it's not surprising that some white lady, and again,
some white lady.
And she says, what's she say?
Hi, Kim.
Something about this would be nicer if the swimsuit were to fit you. Well, who said it don't fit me? How do you know this ain't the fit I was looking for?
Because it's this big.
How do you know I didn't try on a larger one and I was like,
It's like what do you call that? Itsy beanie, teeny weeny, whatever that song.
Itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini.
Like, how presumptuous of you? How presumptuous, first of all, to think that you're to give unsolicited advice. I'm nothing like you. My life is nothing like yours. Like literally, we cannot relate other than we are human.
You know all about soliciting.
Right
you
now,
do it every night on the street corner.
Anything but human.
Did I say that out loud?
So there's that. You've already killed, your humane aspect. Because you're coming at me inhumane. Because who the fuck are you, right? And I'm like, and so I tell her, I'm like, yeah, the swimsuit's staying.
Is it staying? Did you have to super glue that motherfucker on so that you wouldn't scare the little kids at the beach?
Oh yeah, she did.
Was well-intentioned, good intentioned. I said your comment was made to shame me. Period. You meant to shame me.
I don't know what that means.
A little bit of fake empathy at the end. That's what it is. Because if you really meant your unsolicited advice, you would have done it in a private message. No, you wanted the whole world to see your comments. Mm-hmm.
Oh, speaking of private messages.
I'm not the whole world's going to see my reply.
I'm going to skip through this after you talk about your private messages.
I have been sending this heifer a private message pretty much 1 a day, every day, sometimes 5 a day.
Oh.
Even a couple of voice messages. And I'm like, unblock me. You tell me you want hater content? Fucking unblock me. You put me on your show, I'll be hater fucking content for you. You say I'm a fucking hater.
Has she responded at all?
Oh, all contacts from you is unwanted, unwarranted, and yada, yada, yada. And I'm like, where's your fucking sense of adventure, Vanessa? Oh, you don't have any. The only adventure you have anymore is when you get arrested, and you've been through that how many times now?
Yeah. I think it's a dozen. I think it's an even dozen.
So we got to go for the baker's dozen.
That's what she wants, and I think later you're going to see that last one. The next one.
These are my brothers and sisters back here, people. These are my brothers and sisters.
That's his family picture.
It is.
That's funny. There's Uncle Larry. There's Aunt Maud right over there.
Maud, God, I love that show. God,
there's little Ricky over there. Yeah.
Little Ricky. Little Willie won't go home. Why? You can't push Willie around. Willie won't go.
I still have the message that she sent me when she said.
Alien mosh pit.
All right, Bam, I got a message for you. It's going to be a private message.
So private chat or on my phone private message?
I still have the message that she sent me.
On my phone private message.
Hang on, I got the message here somewhere that Vanessa
Somebody sent me strawberry glazed fucking Krispy Kreme donuts. I wish that was real and not a picture.
Fuck, where is this thing? And I forgot what show this was after because she sent me a mess. Oh, here it is. It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.5 paragraphs long. And she did say all contact from you was unwanted.
Of course she did.
This was April 14th. I'll show that later. Okay, then play a little more of this for now.
Okay.
And this, I cannot stand this because this, I've seen it happen to people that I love. I've seen people try that shit on me, and it's like, no. I block all forms of manipulation. I can't stand.
Of course you do.
Manipulation is deceit. It's so deceitful. It's either they're gonna go with your flow, they're gonna like shit or not. They're gonna period. You don't need to use manipulation tactics. That's it, right?
Right.
And Thank you.
You're welcome.
And so then she replied this. The nerve. She's like, oh, I'm sorry you took it that way. No, ma'am.
No, ma'am. No.
No, ma'am. I didn't take it no kind of way. You brought it to me. You packaged it. You put a bow on it, and you meant it exactly that kind of way. No, ma'am. No.
Text message, man.
You came over here. You did that. It was your choice. You brought it. I did not take it the wrong way. I took it exactly how you knew I would take it. Because I have a hard time believing that you've been living all these, 40, 50, 60, 4, 5, 6 decades of life as an American, and that you've just been freely giving your good intentioned advice all your whole life. Yeah, right.
I'm going to skip through this.
No, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
It doesn't matter if it's not an apology that's been demonstrated by changed behavior, then that was not an apology and you're not sorry. And you digging your heels in saying,
I've changed my behavior. I'm sorry, Vanessa.
You're digging your heels in.
I won't call you a slut anymore. I'll just call you a cheap floozy. How's that? There's a changed behavior for you.
Y'all shouldn't either.
Get that mattress off your back, girl. Go get a real job.
Why I made the post that I made, because it's like,
and yesterday she was getting all religious and stuff.
To hate on me, nobody's going to.
I mean, she was talking about Jesus Christ, and she followed Jesus and accepted Jesus and all this stuff. And 2 seconds later, what the fuck? Who the fuck are you?
Who the fuck you think you are?
For somebody else, like the people that I defend myself
like
against,
switch personalities.
Their whole day,
well, I think
what was that movie?
I truly believe Crowded Room. If you have not seen Crowded Room yet, you got to see Crowded Room.
Crowded Room?
Yeah, it's on Apple TV Plus or Apple Plus TV.
Don't ever apologize for your survival.
It's somebody with split personalities and several of them. This heifer here, she's got at least 5 different personalities. But the only thing that's consistent with all of them,
don't put the
is she's a
pressure on
nurse.
me. I always feel pressure when I'm giving homeless people money.
So she'd like us to believe.
It's just a lot of pressure because I'm like, what if the light turns? It's a lot of pressure. Because I'm like, I don't want to hate you, sir.
It's a lot of pressure to give the homeless guy $1.
Bitch, it's $1. It's not going to change your lifestyle. Oh, wait a minute. It might, because then you'll have to really sell your ass for that crack rock you want tonight.
You won't be able to buy that Mexicali roll at Subway.
Yeah. You'll have to sell more than that ass. You might have to give a couple of blowies too. There's some protein for you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Gosh, she's so fake. So fake.
Thank you.
Now she's looking for comments right now that say, "Oh, how wonderful you are! That was so nice of you to give that guy $1. Oh, you're so great! You're such a beautiful human being." That's what she's looking for. How much you want to bet?
Yeah, she's a great humanitarian. She really
Hi
is.
there, Julie. Are you feeling better? I hope so.
I hope so.
She says, Julie Rodriguez says, "Hi, Ben. This is a girl that she's had COVID. She's been battling COVID. She had 105-degree temperature, and she's been battling COVID for the last few days." She says, "Hi,
and she wasn't in the hospital with 105-degree temperature. Bitch, at 107, your brain boils.
But I'm glad to see your live today because it's back to reality on Saturday. I'm gonna have.
Well, thank you, Julio. I try my best. I try to make you guys laugh.
Yeah, I was actually gonna deactivate.
Of course you are.
But I might go live.
Stick with what you know. Like I try to tell Cardi B, stick with what you know. Go back to the stripper pole.
Life, you know?
Damn, you funny fucker.
Stuff. Not like about makeup or putting on makeup. But I mean,
yeah, she hasn't put on any makeup in a while.
Like I don't know, like date night with y'all.
I'm on date night with y'all right now. That's why I got my special lipstick on. Mm-hmm.
Maybe, I don't know. We'll see how I feel about it.
We know how you feel about it.
Mm-hmm. A little chit chat, right? It'd be nice.
Oh, I didn't do that off screen. Pardon me.
Do what?
I don't even know why they're jealous. I mean, they're just
I do
mad.
line of coke real
because
quick.
I'm not with my head hanging down. They're mad because they don't see me as sad as they want to see me, and I'm never gonna let them see me like that. If I don't want them to.
Oriana, what's going on?
No. And also, I've been sad in other ways. So they should be happy at those tears.
Sniff, sniff.
Because those people
puff,
they're
pass.
happy when they see Vanessa cry.
Puff, puff, pass.
So that should, give them a little bone to chew on. Bombastic side eye to the hate. Yikes.
God damn, bitch. Somebody beat you with an ugly stick? Because that sure was an ugly look you just give us. Oh, there it is.
Thank you.
I wonder if that's one for my ass.
Thank you.
Let's go to the casino and have fun. No, sir.
Thank you.
Oh, for all the new people here?
No, I cannot accept any invitation.
Screenshot your favorite Vanessa pictures.
Anybody but
and email them to Manny because Vanessa's going to end up tattooed on my ass.
That man would feel that they owed me and I owed them. I was obligated to something.
He's going to do that. He really is.
Yep, I told Vanessa I was going to put her face on my ass so I could sit on her face on a daily basis.
It's amazing to me the amount.
She said, "No, you're not, sir." I said, "Yes,
all
I
I've done is survive, and the only reason I've done is survive on social media is because I just want people to know. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, she does have a little mustache going on, doesn't she?
Because I just want people to know, hey, these people that have, there's an imbalance of power. Now, I don't have the power that they have, and that's just being done to me. All eyes over here on my survival, please.
Survival, yeah.
And hopefully it'll persuade them. Yeah. And it wasn't until I gained a following that they kind of backed off a little bit.
Lies, liabilities.
So I've noticed that men feel that the more that a woman is broken.
Are we threatened by you now? Please tell me I'm threatened by you, Vanessa.
The more that they feel that they have, the ability to just get scooch on in there, right? And it's taken me a few times, but I've learned that no one is going to help you out of the goodness of your heart.
Daisy, my ass is big enough. Trust me. I got a big ass.
No.
I think it's about the size of her ass. No. That's a big ass.
They're not going to help you out of the goodness of their heart. They will always expect
she's been doing these
something.
She's been doing these TikToks or Reels or whatever. I don't know which.
Hold up.
And she's been focusing on showing her buttocks.
Because there was no bargain here.
Because she thinks that's her best feature.
There just wasn't. No. I'll be mad. A liar. For real. Like, why are you going to be lying? You're the one that lied. You're the one that was like, I expect nothing, and then you went.
Trust me, my ass is big enough.
No. I would rather struggle. I'll struggle and I'll suffer. Thank you. I would rather choose that any day.
All right, I'm gonna skip forward because this is getting a little.
And I have deal, and then I'm gonna switch it up on you. No, thank you.
Oh, you're gonna switch it up?
No, thank
You're
you.
not having coffee with the corpse anymore?
I'd rather not. No.
She wears that thing
just
like
because
it's a cross.
I'm struggling and just because I'm hurting or whatever doesn't mean.
But it's not a cross. I know she thinks it's a cross.
No, this is a woman that
it's an Egyptian symbol of something.
I'm gonna do life.
Yeah, I forget what it's called. It's called the.
Can you imagine how easy my life would be?
Can you imagine how easy your life would be if you just shut your face?
Everything that I've done, all these.
My God, what a concept!
Years, but still, I could have used my womanly persuasions.
You know you have.
To be able to live an easier life. But imagine if I did. Yeah.
Can you imagine if you just did what you were supposed to do? You didn't embezzle healthcare or food stamps from the state of Texas. You weren't such a stupid, dirty slob at your house. You didn't lose your children. Could you imagine what your life would be like?
Karen Kuderer says, when I went through my divorce after I changed my status to single, then all these guy friends from high school who I never talked to started sending me a message. I was like, no, thank you. Yeah, the people that would bully me.
Her ass is like a stuffed pillow. All those lumps and rolls. Kathy, my ass is the same.
I remember.
Tons of cellulite in my ass.
Yeah,
but you know, I can't figure out.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
as
2,
big
1
and as fat as your ass is, or mine is. How the fuck does my ass hurt from sitting on it so goddamn much? No, don't you think with all that cushioning, I'd be in hog heaven?
Get out of here. I love this song.
All right. All you skinny little son bitches with no asses, you can sit on that damn thing all fucking day and it wouldn't hurt. Fat person sit on their ass, it hurts.
They will still try, you know. They will still see the vulnerability of a woman as an opportunity.
Oh, I'm an opportunist.
As an opportunistic moment for them. No, thank you. I don't think
it's called an ank. A-N-K-H.
And I can't feel sorry for
That's
you.
it.
I don't know what it's like. I don't know what it's like.
What does it symbolize, though?
It is.
I don't know what it's like to have.
Sometimes referred to as the key of life, or the key of the Nile, is representative of eternal life in ancient Egypt. Created by Africans.
I like the key of the Nile. I like that description.
The ankh is said to be the first or original cross. I highly doubt that. But I don't know. Who knows?
I can't. I don't. Will not know.
Just like pyramids are landing spots for spaceships.
By extension of the concept of life, the ankh could signify air or water.
I've had abundance in my life.
Which is perfect because she's an airhead. So there you go.
She is an airhead.
And I never used it to take advantage of anybody. Ever. So I'm a woman.
Are you sure?
I'm a woman.
You're a woman?
Are you sure? Because you did just get new tits.
No, it'd be like, well, she's a woman, you know, you're living in a man's world, and I don't even
So
you know?
but you have a prostate, so how can you be a woman?
If anything, I didn't care that I was in a higher social status or a higher
social
status or whatever. Then
she's clicking champagne flutes with the fucking Kardashians. Yeah. She's got that high social status, ladies and germs. Oh, I didn't know I was watching royalty here.
I'm gonna dust that off. I'll polish that right up. You ain't gonna be dusty for long. No.
You're not a new penny, my dear.
Give me anything in return. And you know what, y'all?
What?
The universe sees everything. By universe, I mean God, Jesus, all that.
Mm-hmm.
And even if sometimes you may feel bad, and I've already accepted this, that's why I don't feel bad, that you could have done so much.
That you're racist? You've accepted you're racist?
And then that human
about time.
Hurts you, right? Or that human You could do so much for a human that would never do any of that for you, right?
Robin.
It's not so much, you can't feel bad because of that, because you
I
have
should put it
nothing to
right
do with
in
how
the
somebody
crack.
else
You know,
chooses
half on one side, half on the other side. Then we could
to
actually call
behave
her
in this
a
reality.
crack head.
Right. That's what love is.
Oh, because it's true. She's a crackhead.
And just having trust that they won't, and more often than not, they do hurt you.
So you know when she's lying because she's always, like looking somewhere further down, reaching for something, and then she'll go. And that's how you can tell she's lying.
I know when she's lying.
But at least you
Every
got
time
her mouth is moving.
Yeah.
Got to enjoy love, or at least you got to love, right? But no, what I'm trying to say is the universe knows. The universe keeps tabs on everything good that you've
Vanessa,
done.
when you die, I expect you to keep hell warm for me.
They're the ones that balance everything. And even though you may
Hi,
feel
Pauline.
that with a certain human you had losses, the universe remembers everything that you feel bad about that you did for them that they would have never done
she's
for
talking
you.
about the
universe. The universe doesn't care what they didn't do for you. Well, they may in their reality, like when the universe is passing judgment on them.
Just remember, whatever you put out, you get back times 3.
And didn't get anything back, or didn't get the same return, or anything, even without expecting anything back. Right?
And you crackhead, so you're gonna get crackheadism times 3.
The universe sees all of that. And the universe has a way of returning all of that goodness and goodwill back to you.
Hey, Beth.
Sometimes it takes a little while, and it's like a little rainy day. It's like,
stop doing all those damn donkey kicks and laying on your back. It won't take so long for it to come back and slap you in the face.
In other words, she's going to say that she's done so much good for humanity.
Of course she has, because she's a humanitarian. She really is. She's out there, feeding the homeless, getting the homeless jobs, helping the crack whores get off the street, getting them jobs, working on resumes for them. Speaking of which, if you have not ever seen Tiffany Haddish on Saturday Night Live, and I'm not a big Saturday Night Live person, but she does this flawless, wonderful crack whore skit where she helps the hoes. So do Tiffany Haddish crack whore skit, and you will laugh your ass off.
Yeah, I'd have to check that out later.
Tiffany Haddish, oh my God, she is so fucking funny.
Sometimes it's not an immediate transaction. Sometimes it's like a rainy day fund, and it's like you're gonna think that it's not rocking up. It's not rocking
hang
up.
on. She's gonna put her cash app out there for a second. She's dry bagging. Rainy day fund.
That's when the universe shows up for you.
Back,
you can laugh all you want, but ain't nobody watching you on your Facebook.
I've been around.
Nobody looking at your live videos. Like I said, people like you are lucky if you go live and your cat looks at you. If your cat even looks up at you.
Right. How the fuck do I send this now? Oh, right there.
Like, you ain't even gonna look up at me.
Send it to Yo-Yo.
Like, you ain't even gonna look up at me. You're my cat. Nah. Because ultimately, I feel vibes. I'm a cat. I'm more energy than dogs are. And
there.
You feed me and everything. You give me a house, but you're a hater. That's why you've been watching these people all day long. You be doing your hateful shit. I just stay, to myself because I'm
watch that in a minute.
Luke, I'm sending you all the crack core thing. If you're in my instant messenger, I'm sending you the whole resume is what it's called.
I got something in the mail. Let me see what I got.
Oh, she actually checked her mail this time.
Oh, shut up. She did not.
She did.
How many unpaid bills do you have? Oh, John Allen would fucking love it.
Or unread arrest warrants.
Yeah,
I can tell.
She opened up a package.
You can tell from how heavy? Yeah.
She opened up a package.
Oh, I can tell how heavy it is. It's expensive.
Oh my goodness, this feels like my workout bands. Did you see that snapback? Look at that.
That'll definitely suck your ass up in there.
It felt like, I was like, why does it feel so strong?
That'll make your asshole just eat your ass. Go.
It's can't be nice.
Turn that motherfucker inside out, it will. Oh, it's a sports bra. Just what you need. Keep your new tits from bouncing and giving you black eyes.
Yes. Not even the cat's going to look at them if they go live. But they're over here laughing at me. Please.
I'm going to make her a paperclip G-string and send to her.
Meow.
A paperclip
I'm still not looking, though.
Yep. Oh, and it comes in her favorite color, pink.
Nice.
Pepto-Bismol pink, I might add, but nice pink nonetheless.
Yeah. Victoria says, "Oh my God, I just
Pauline, I'm a 5X.
Buffalo Bill himself appeared in your life.
No, I'm a fat ass.
Rubbing lotion on his skin. Did you see that? Did you see me when I was like, your face, sir?
Okay, time to skip forward.
Hey, that one didn't even.
Yeah. We don't need to see her opening up her little sports bras.
Because you know what that means? That if she goes live tonight, she's gonna model that for everybody.
She will, and then of course she's gonna take them off, and God forbid one of her tits falls off.
Yes, and then the second one.
What about the third one? You know, real women that have breast surgery gets 3 nipples.
Sexy.
Oh no, she's got a little sexy red dress.
This seems like
that'll look great on you out on the corner. But you're supposed to have a classic little black dress, not a little red dress. You whore.
Yeah.
Whore.
And it's a dress.
Cheap floozy. Was she just sniffing it?
Did she?
It's a dress.
She did.
I think she did. She did.
She wanted to see if it was on somebody else's ass.
Gosh, what size was that? It seems
do you care? It's spandex. It'll fit you, but just remember, spandex is a privilege, not a right.
It's funny because I'm so used to things coming in the mail and thinking that looks too small. I don't know who it was that erased that comment there, but I'm glad you did.
I'm glad you're glad.
It's not gonna work for me.
I'm skipping forward.
Let me say. Tell me that. What is it showing your face? That's what I thought. Tiffany, last name is spelled A-Y. Its first name is spelled T-I-F-F. Y'all go have fun with that one. T-A-F-F-A-N-Y. Last name is spelled A-Y-S-Q-U-E. Askewy is what I'm guessing.
Yeah, Sandra, she did a sniff test.
Bet you won't, huh?
I'm skipping.
It's just like when she picks up her clothes off the bedroom floor, it's a little scratch and sniff test to see if it passes.
What a foolish fool.
But be careful when she picks up a thong off the floor, it usually goes in her hair, which is really disgusting. But it's Vanessa for you.
That was one of the most bizarre moments. One of the bizarre moments I've seen her do that.
And she actually had a white string hanging off of it. Ugh.
She pulled some panties off the floor wherever they were, and she wrapped it up and bandaged it, put it around her head like a bandana.
Mm-hmm. And she goes, "Who was it that said? Oh, Pamela Anderson. If you have a thong, you got a hair scrunchie."
Actively adding you, so the whole every second that goes by while it's actively adding you, it's like feeling like a pussy, feeling like a pussy, feeling like a pussy until I take it off or until you say no, I don't want to go live. What's that feeling like?
Norma Chesky says rewind.
Rewind.
We must have missed something good.
Look at you. Like right now, I know you're feeling like a pussy because it's actively adding you. So the whole every second that goes by while it's actively adding you, it's like feeling like a pussy, feeling like a pussy, feeling like a pussy until I take it off or until you say no, I don't want to go live. What's that feeling like?
More.
See, I'll never know what that feeling's like because I'm not. What's it like? Break the spirit of a woman and then you look like a pussy when you don't come up.
More. What about
What's
now?
What's that like? I'm asking you because I'll never know. And obviously you know right now. What's it like?
More?
Crickets? Y. Last name is spelled A-Y.
Oh, okay.
A-Y-S-Q-U-E.
Probably from here.
Askew is what I'm guessing. I don't know, but let me see.
Right, Mama? She's not classy.
Yeah, I can tell exactly why you're jealous. Because you're jealous.
Mm-hmm. Oh, jelly.
Mm-hmm. I can tell. And you're not that confident either because of the way that you take your picture. I can tell that too. Do you want to ask me any more questions? I bet you won't, right? I bet you won't, huh? What's it like? What's it like to go and try to like break the spirit of a woman and then you look like a pussy when you don't come up? What's that like? I'm asking you because I'll never know. And
Bullshit.
Obviously you know right now. What's it like? Crickets? No, you can't say anything? That energy always disperses all the time when I address it. Right? Mm-hmm. All the time. What a foolish fool.
Tiffany asked if she bought anything for her kids or something like that. It pissed her off. Aha.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's what pissed her off.
I'm going to ask you again.
Well, and it's a fair question.
I know you're feeling like a pussy because it's actively adding you. So the whole every second that goes by while it's actively adding you, it's like feeling like a pussy, feeling like a pussy, feeling like a pussy until I take it off or until you say, no, I don't want to go live.
And if she goes live,
what's that feeling like?
What are you going to do? You're not going to let her talk and you're going to hang up on her.
You see, I'll never know what that feeling's like because I'm not a pussy.
Bullshit. You're not a princess either, like you seem to think you are.
How funny. And you're mean girl, too, because you were like, cute.
Oh, mean girl.
You're mean.
You're mean.
You're mean. And you
Bitch,
probably
I thought I was mean.
A lot of people like in real life, right?
I've said the most horrendous things about you, remember?
Like that, though, and be mean to other people. If I were you, I would have been the most pleasant person ever. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Especially, let me see. Especially with that forehead.
Oh,
here we go. We're picking on people now. She'd be a mean girl.
Like if I was born, I'm just saying what I would do in my situation if I were you. Like if I was born with that forehead and I had to carry that thing around with me everywhere I went, I would be the most pleasant human. Mm-hmm.
Bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, what an insult. Man, you got her good, Vanessa.
Mm-hmm. Because this is a cruel world and people are just waiting to make fun of something like that. Mm-hmm. I don't think they're gonna be coming over here again.
If my forehead was that big, I'd be the most pleasant person. Bitch, have you seen the size of your ass? You're not very fucking pleasant, okay?
Mm-hmm. So you should go with your forehead.
That's why she had to get, in case you didn't know, Bam, that's why she had to get bigger boobs. So she
to balance out the size of her, yeah.
And not
because she had these tiny little lopsided ping pong motherfuckers. That one was up here, one was down here, and you know, a huge ass. I mean, we were bottom heavy, and she kept on falling over, so she had to get big tits, so we were at least proportioned correctly
and balanced.
Well, we're still not balanced, but her ass is still bigger than her tits. But I guess her mouth makes up for that.
Yeah. I saw that forehead and I was like, that's why you hate me. Okay. That was amazing. But I'm going to let y'all
go. Yeah, what a comeback, Vanessa.
Have you ever...
I roll time. Everybody ready? eye roll.
She didn't ever come back either.
Have you ever noticed when she has her little blouse unzipped how her cleavage looks like a huge butt crack?
I would have seen it because that forehead's like I would have seen.
I mean, it looks like a huge fucking ass crack.
Because it's like a forehead, and I don't see it. So
is she proud of that ass? Both of them. She's proud of both her asses. Right? The one on her chest and the one on her ass.
I wonder if she realizes that her belly button now, the way the doctor, nicely messed it up.
Well, makes it that's what happens when you go to a surgeon that, has no skills.
Her belly button looks like a little mini baby vagina. Think about this big.
Well, maybe that's what she wanted, but she also has like this cockroach that entered her skin right through there. She's got a little cockroach under her right jaw line there.
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't be pulling my.
She doesn't show that much, but it looked like a big old cockroach there. La cucaracha, la cucaracha. I love that song. I love that fucking song.
Sometimes, and it's like I don't think anybody's ever told them that causes tension alopecia.
Alopecia.
That means that it weakens the hair follicles because of how tight you've worn your hair for all your life. And it's weird because I see some people, like you, have a large forehead, and it looks like you do that quite often. And I'm like, whoa, you would think that with a forehead like that, you think that you would manage some bangs or something, but no, you pull it straight back like forehead.
Maybe it's her best feature. Just like you think your ass is your best feature.
Right? Cute.
Well, Vanessa, you're full of great comebacks today. Not.
Yeah, maybe you need to unblock me so I can teach you how to, I don't know, be rude. I'll definitely teach you how to say the word uncouth.
Like the comment that you brought to me, cute. Mm-hmm.
About a minute left of this one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I'm going to let you and your forehead go, and I'm going to let everybody else go too. And I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for not all being like Tiffany and her forehead.
Well, I love you like a sword dick on a wedding night. Coo-coo.
Thank you so much. And I'm going to come over here and mom shaming. I'm
not going to come over there and go mom shaming.
Like I said,
no, I'm not.
I'm not trying to shame people.
You ain't nothing but a stupid white woman. Why would a mom shame you?
Trucking that thing around.
Fucking that thing around.
You do that.
I believe she's trying to shame somebody about the size of their forehead. That's her comeback.
I mean, it's not like I haven't seen Tiffany, but I can't imagine she has a forehead the size of a fucking Klingon.
All right. I love y'all.
And even if she does, who cares?
And don't never mind them Tiffany's with the forehead, because it's a Tiffany with a forehead. You know what I mean?
That was so funny. I forgot to laugh.
See you, Kate. Have a good night. Or good day. Or whatever it is over there in Australia.
Well, that was more of the same. Nothing too different.
Usually is with her. She's a one-trick hoe. A one-trick slut. A one-trick... she's a one-tricker.
One-tricker? Oh.
One-tricker.
Okay, let's see if this... How long is this one? Number 2. 23 minutes long.
23 minutes. I think I can handle another 23 minutes.
Can you handle 23 minutes, man?
You've already had me for an hour and a half.
Already? Holy crap, that's right.
Well, the first half hour all we did was fuck around and talk about bullshit.
Bullshit?
A bullshit. I love that little fucking kid. A bullshit. Have you seen that other little fucking kid? He's standing there and he's like, that's bullshit. And his dad's like, what? He's like, that's bullshit.
Okay, I thought that was today. The one where she's acting all and the police officer was very nice. That one? I thought that was today.
I
see. That's the one I want to see. That's the one. That's the one I want to see.
Bullshit. 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 Bullshit.
I think she deleted that. I don't see it here, unless it's somewhere.
Well, usually she deactivates and, she just goes incognito.
Let me check.
It's on Ultimate Deception, Deborah says.
From yesterday?
Don't know. I just watched it. No, today, she says. I know, Beth.
Today.
I know, Beth. I'm sorry. I've been up since 4 o'clock this morning, so bear with me in my yawns. Yeah, I'd like to know if Dee Dee had yesterday and today off from the hurricane. Dee Dee, are you in here? Mama Bear, are you bugging out?
Okay, I think I found it. Yeah, it's on UD. I'm gonna.
All right, Mama.
This one. Let's interrupt this one.
All right, Mama. Have a good night. Mama Bear's leaving us.
Good night,
she can't stomach the next video.
I think this is the one. Tell me if I'm wrong when you see this. But I see her. I see tears. So is that the one?
I have no idea. Crocodile tears.
Yes. Okay, here it is. This is from Ultimate Deception. Thank you very much, Ultimate Deception, for, I hope, allowing me to stream your video.
You said this is 20 minutes?
This one is 37 minutes.
37. We go from 23 to 37.
Over and over again. Like, it never stopped, right? And so I started to feel like it already made me feel like I feel like you're my abusers, because you are, right? And so when I would see,
are we at a gas station?
Every year since the last 8 years have passed, every year that's passed, I have felt that way because it's been unrelenting.
Possibly.
And one day, one of them rescued me. It changed it a little bit. And I almost felt like I was betraying myself, because I was like, no, they did wrong to you. And it's like, well, no, they're not all like that, though.
Oh, yeah, she's at a gas station.
Not all like that. They're not all of them are like that.
Well, that's because I see a blue curved thing and it looks like a front end of a car.
Those that are like that make the ones that are not like that feel uncomfortable to work that way. And sometimes they make them feel so uncomfortable that they get out of the profession altogether because of the pressure that they had to be like one of those that are like them.
Oh, she's getting out of the lifestyle.
They have to just leave to go to somewhere else.
Look how she's acting now. Look at her demeanor right now.
Doing.
And her mouth is going a mile a minute. She's on some sort of fucking drug.
To start thinking of them to myself, you're betraying yourself because those are your. And it's like, no, I'm not betraying myself because they're not all like that.
Apparently, she's gonna.
They're not.
She's telling the tale. She got pulled over for something. And she's talking about that right now and getting all emotional.
Right. And so I had already started thinking that. And it took me like last year, it took me 2 years, right? It took me 2 years of turning things around the way that I saw them in my mind so that I wouldn't be affected every time I saw one, right? In a bad way. And
she's saying that she saw all police officers as bad, evil people. And she was shocked by what happened to her.
And they're out to get her.
And
Yes, Ashley, this is what she does all day in her car. Can you imagine what that seat smells like, not let alone that ass?
Oh, yeah.
21 things.
And then
ooh, won't
last
you wash
year
that
when that
coochie,
happened
honey?
in
Ooh, your
November,
booty stink. Won't you wash that coochie, honey?
and I was like, I called
I know I'm not right. I know. Sickness I have.
And
it's
then 9 months later, you refused to prosecute me? Why?
Refused?
I know why.
Really? They refused?
I know exactly why.
Is that your
those
story?
results came out exactly the way that I stated.
Enlighten us.
And because nobody saw me violate any traffic laws.
Inquiring minds want to know. Hi, Cece.
Roland Chapa, what's up?
So that it was 2 years after I had already done a lot of work and healed from and turned my mind around about how I felt about them.
Oh, yeah.
And then that one does that to me 8 months ago. And I was like, right? And so yesterday, I knew that I hadn't done anything wrong. And when I saw the lights, I was like, okay, here we go.
Here you go. The play-by-play when she got pulled over.
And when he came to my side, that's when he told me. And I was like, what did I do wrong? Like, I'm fine. I know me. I constantly look at my speed limit. I constantly,
bullshit.
Like, I'm constantly vigilant. You see me when I'm driving. You see me.
Yeah, you're constantly staring at your damn phone.
My blind spots. I'm constantly looking at all of my side mirrors and my rearview mirror, and I'm constantly. You see me constantly be vigilant, right?
No, we see you constantly doing this into your phone.
So I was wondering,
driving down the road
about the license plate, and I was thinking, it's not happening, right? So I rolled down my window, and that's when he's like, ma'am, the reason that I pulled you over, and I love that when they tell you this is why I'm approaching you, because some of them are just like, let me see your license and registration. And he was really kind, and he was like, ma'am, the reason that I'm approaching you is
right, Tammy,
is because you don't have a front license plate. And that's when I was like, okay, that's why. I was like, I knew that I hadn't done anything wrong, and I knew that I had my insurance and everything. And so and he was nice enough to put my sticker on. He didn't have to do that. He didn't have. And I told him, he said, why did you replace the back one? I said, well, here's my receipt. I said, I'm waiting to go tomorrow, which is today. I said, because they had to order a thing for my license. And I told him, I said, they could have put it on. I said, but...
You notice how she can't look at the camera? She's telling a story. Do you see her? Do you believe any of this?
Not a fucking word of it.
I mean, something weird is going on because she's acting all like... And like a little kid speaking.
But if you look at the front, they told me that it would not be a good idea because I drive the distance a lot. And he said, I understand. He's like, yeah, I understand. And then that's when he went back to his car, and then he came back, and that's when he was like, can I have you step out? You can leave your car on. Can I have you step out and talk to me? I said, sure. And that's when that happened. And so that's when he said, for those of you barely tuned in, that's when he said, where are you coming from, and why are you here, and then where are you going, right? And so I wanted to give him like the best. You see, it's like if you were him, and I was already looking to the cities where I was in, and that I'm going to the city where I'm from, or that I'm going to, because I knew that in the little city where he stopped me, there was only going to be one stop. But for me to answer his questions up to in the most detail, right? Give him what he's asking. I wanted to recollect how many stops I had made. Because he asked me, he said, how many stops do you make, and how many stops are you going to make, and all those questions. And so
I've never had
I didn't
a
have
cop
my
ask
notebook
me,
because I walked out.
how many stops are you going to make? How many stops do you ever? Not that I've been pulled over as much as she has.
Seriously.
But I've never had a police officer say, how many stops are you going to make? Like, what am I, a bus driver? Nobody's ever asked me that. I've never heard of that. I don't buy it.
Out the car without my notebook. And so every time he'd ask me, I would be like, I made this many stops over there, and I'm going to make. He said, how come you don't look at my face? He said, I also noticed that when I was talking to you in the window, you didn't really look at my face. And that's when I said, I really wanted to tell him I have PTSD.
God.
Because of what officers have done to me. But
how do I
you
use screenshots again?
On the Mac?
So I said,
yeah.
Shift and command, hold those down, and then hit number 3.
And the number 3?
Yeah. Just hold shift command down, then go ching.
Okay, how do I do a screenshot on my monitor off to my right? Or do I got to put everything on the computer?
No. When you do that, if you got your monitor connected, it'll take a screenshot of both.
I don't think it did. I'm still trying to figure out how to work this thing. Where's it put the screenshots?
Every time we see her interacting with the police in videos of hers, she's always the one yelling and berating police officers.
Okay, it's do what I wanted. Okay.
Why does she feel
said, I couldn't do that because I don't know how deep the thin blue line ran with that one. And so
you see how she goes, I don't know how the thin blue line goes around that one.
I
have no idea either. Oh, there we go. Okay.
I said, what else was the truth? And the truth is, I have autism. I'm on the spectrum. And he said, that's why you don't look at me in my face then. I listened to him.
God.
And also that I wanted to give you the exact number, and I didn't have my notebook. And my notebook's in the car if you really want. But I'm trying to picture the layout of the city, and if I just get to picture it, I can't do that while I'm looking at your face.
Have you ever heard such a bullshit story before?
Yeah. Came out of her. It came out of her mouth, but yeah.
Oh my goodness!
That's not the one I want. Damn it, Jim.
And he understood, and he didn't harass me.
None of them harass you. You harass them.
And I him a lot. I really do. Victoria Reyes says, I promise they are not all like that. I raised a police officer and he's the most patient and fair person I know. He is my son. Thank you for raising.
Oh, you're so welcome.
A good human.
Cringy, bro. People, I can't. It's hard to watch this fake ass.
Wait a minute.
I'll never forget the words.
Check me out. Check me out. I'm doing something
here.
here.
I believe it was of Oakland, California, and I believe it was around 2016, and he had a brand new graduating class of cadets. And what he told them made national news because what he told them was, he said, I want you to police with empathy.
Gail, that's correct. That is absolutely correct. That's when she gets all.
That was the first time I had ever seen a law enforcement officer
and
proclaim that and ask that of his cadets, of brand new officers that are going to enter society. Police with
you empathy. A hoe.
Because as a nurse, we do everything with empathy. We have to do everything with empathy. We have to understand. I guess that's why it was natural for me to also do this, is because I'm an empath. So
she's an empath.
You don't have to train me to be.
Of course she is.
Empathy. I already have empathy. I have probably an abundance of to a fault, right?
Oh, I think I just saw him.
Look at her shifty eyes, man.
It was a good interaction, and I just hope that there's more officers like that DPS trooper.
I've seen more honesty from the mob.
And whoever raised him did a really good job, because he was very kind and considerate, and he did things like put my sticker on, and he just had a whole lot of patience. Like a whole lot of patience. He did not have not even the slightest bit of a temper. I was like, it didn't even feel like an officer, but it was an officer. But the reason that it didn't feel like it is because I've seen so many of the other kind. Thank you, Victoria. Thank you.
Oh, you're so welcome, you lying piece of trash.
Thank you. That's awesome. She says, yes, that is how they are trained here in the Bay Area.
And Tony Soprano, too.
She says, our old chief is now in the chief in Dallas, Texas. Really?
Really?
Interesting.
Really?
That's interesting.
His
wife, he said his wife's a nurse.
And his wife is a nurse, of course.
That's just two good people, you know. Like I thought of that, and I was like, that's two really. He told me, he said, when he was leaving, he said, you can go in your car now, and I said, okay. And so he went to his. I stayed in there and I waited for him. And when he came back to my car to tell me already, like, you can go, he said, my wife didn't do home health, but she did hospice. And I said, that's hard. I said, it's hard. He said, yeah. It wasn't easy. I said, well, I thank her and you for your service. And I do, and I meant that.
Oh, no, you don't. This heifer, she can lie like a bridge.
The diabetes is flaring today.
It's kicking an OT. It is kicking in fucking T.
That means a lot. She says, sometimes I want to give you a hug because you've been through a lot. And the thing is, people
wait. What? Let me go back.
That means a lot. And she says, sometimes I want to give you a hug because you've been through a lot. And the thing is, people don't believe it. Like, I can't really say, but like,
Did she say she wanted to give the officer a hug? Wait a minute.
Thank you, Melissa. That means a lot. And she says, sometimes I want to give you a hug because you've been through a lot.
Oh, Melissa, whoever wants to give
people
her a
don't
hug.
believe it. Like, I can't really say, but like, there are so many kinds of traumas, and the worst thing is to experience PTSD from people that are supposed to help you when you need them the most. For them to become your abusers is one of the scariest things in in modern times.
Oh my God, this is disgusting.
Truly.
Any interaction we've seen with her and police officers, she's been the one yelling and cussing out police officers and verbally abusing them.
Yeah.
We have yet to see a video where a police officer is abusing her.
Right.
And the officers wanting to get into the car that one day she got arrested, they were worried about her kids. They were not trying to abuse her.
Yeah, but boy, she thought she was afraid for her life the way she was acting. She thought the cops was going to kill her and her child. And it's like, kind of drugs are you on to put up and act like a complete fucking moron like that?
It was embarrassing. It was like,
Yeah, it was embarrassing to be a human and watch that.
I'm glad too. Susan says, I'm glad he wasn't like the
Holy
others.
shit.
Me too. And she says, Victoria Reyes, whose son's an officer, says he went over there and changed all their old ways. I want to meet him now and thank him. I'm not even kidding. Like, I feel like driving to Dallas and meeting him and thanking him, because that means a lot to me. Because people should not be afraid of police. They should not be afraid of police. They should not be afraid of police. I mean, unless you're doing something wrong, you should not be afraid of police. You should not be afraid ever.
Didn't she say she was not afraid of anybody, even police officers?
Feel like you can trust them.
She said that before.
I think she has.
Oh my goodness, Victoria says my daughter is also training to be an RN. Victoria, that speaks a lot to how you raise them. Wow.
Wow, she says.
You raised two humans.
Sorry.
One, two is going to protect us.
Not buying it.
All right.
They're both going to serve us, and one's to protect us, and one's going to be one of our. They're both first responders. You raised two first responders. Good for you. Good for you.
Good for you, she says. Good for you.
How come she don't cry like this when she's talking about her daughters? Or she can't talk about her daughters, I forgot.
Oh, she's not allowed to talk about them?
And that's all I have to say.
Can't refer to them at all.
I'm so glad that
No shit.
That license plate's off my dashboard. I really didn't like it there. It was really bright and white, and also it kept moving a lot.
She's at the gas pump, sitting right there.
I believe you, Victoria.
If I was at the gas station working, I'd be, yo, you gonna pump gas? No, get out of there.
Seriously, you're taking a valuable real estate. Get the fuck out of here.
Go park in a regular spot over there by the garbage can.
Where the trash goes.
I believe you.
I believe you. I believe you. I truly do.
She says, the lady that raised a nurse and a law enforcement officer says, honestly, that shit that happened to you will never happen to you here in my city.
Damn it, there's a hole in my mouth.
I know. My story really hasn't gone out, and
because it's fake. There is no
Gloria,
story.
I think this is the same one she wears.
There's no story there. You've been arrested.
Same lipstick she wears, that's for sure.
12 times because of stuff you.
What'd I do?
Not you, her.
Oh.
She's been arrested 12 times for stuff she has done. Not police done to her.
Well,
it's a big lie. It's a big, you know what? It is a story. You're right. It's a big story.
Thanks, guys. I wear it better. I look great. I look really good when I have my black wig on, too.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
But that's why I do what I do.
I'm going to look great when the crackhead gets on my crack.
And eventually the world's going to know the story. And they're going to see the events of those days with different eyes.
Oy vey.
When it was happening, there was very judgmental eyes. You know, they didn't care about my previous trauma.
I didn't care about it either.
The same people. Mm-hmm. All of the other things in consideration, like none of that was taken into consideration. And so,
you know, it's really sad when you have to blame other people for your own misfortune that you cause.
So very pleased you had an exemplary interaction with law enforcement.
What do they call that? What do they call that when you blame other people for your actions? What's that called?
That he made it very easy to trust him.
You blame somebody else for your actions?
Yeah.
So nice. He was unreal. It was just unreal. He was. There's
Isn't there a name for that?
And there's professional. And he was
I think there is. I don't know. Projecting? Well, she does do that an awful lot. She really does.
And he was calming, and not. He was not divisive. He was not antagonistic.
Blame shifting.
He did not treat me as an enemy. He did not approach me in the way like the one from November did. His approach was very different, and that matters. And especially matters to people.
But even if she does cry over her children, could you actually tell if they were real tears or fake tears? Because, you know, I wouldn't put it past her to have like a little handkerchief with hot sauce on it, and she dab it in her eye to, you know, get some water flowing, get the works going.
Or they won't take kindly.
Wouldn't put it past her at all.
That perhaps an officer should not have with them.
You definitely have a little vial of cocaine in there, like Amber Heard did when she was on the stand.
And so,
even though I like Amber, I do. I love Amber.
And the officer's not going to care that the officer's triggering them, and things can turn out not that good.
And she talks about other people's grammar. And the grammar that other people use.
I am, Edette, right? I am going to be okay. Everything's going to be okay.
Everything's going to be okay. You just keep telling yourself that. Keep lying to yourself.
Olivia,
you'll believe it sooner or later.
It was actually a good reason I'm crying, because I had a really good interaction yesterday with the state trooper, a Texas DPS trooper, a Texas Department of Public Safety trooper. Mm-hmm. That I couldn't say anything because
you're not supposed to be, because you're not supposed to be live while you're driving on the highway on a video call. I bet that, or she wasn't live, was she? This magically happened while she was not live.
But according to her, it's 100% legal because she's not using her hands.
It's only for a phone call, not for a video call.
Over was because I only had one. I didn't have the front license
plate. I do, Kristen. Or Christina, I do. I have a pink headband on. I do. And I have lipstick on too.
On the dashboard.
Whore red lipstick.
I explained it on this.
From Stella Cosmetics called Besso. The whore red she wears. Although I didn't like that, like Naboo from Star Trek, that Queen Naboo lady.
Oh yeah, the little fish lips.
Mm-hmm. or the geishas, they do those little fish lips too.
Oy vey.
Oy vey. You know that actually means oh fuck.
And I knew it was gonna.
Does it really?
Yes. Today, and I did. And as soon as
I don't know, it just sounds good.
I even told y'all yesterday. There's something that I wish that I could tell y'all just happened to me that I can't tell you. But when I can tell you, I'm going to tell you.
I said Star Wars. Did I say Star Trek? Yeah, I meant Star Wars. You go with what I mean, not with what I say.
Oy vey is a Yiddish. I knew it was Yiddish, expressing dismay or exasperation. It's like saying, oh fuck.
Yeah,
you're right. Fuck. You're not wrong.
That it should be.
Ah fuck. Ah fuck it.
It actually is.
Oy vey it.
No one uses it.
Oy vey is a nicer way of saying, for fuck's sake.
They didn't implement active shooter protocol after 20 years of training.
See, now she's got to talk about Uvalde because so she can try to make more tears to come out. So how did this conversation turn from that to Uvalde?
Bob Elementary.
Well, it's Vanessa.
Last year.
Need I say more? It's very strange tits.
They did it. And for 77 minutes, they just
do 77 minutes.
So
all they did was stare down a hallway for 77 minutes.
Classrooms full of elementary.
I do not wear makeup.
And their teachers.
Just when I feel like
hear them
talking with Vanessa.
Yeah.
Hear the EMS telling them they're in there, they're alive. Do something, move.
So I know what Vanessa tells you guys one thing, or tells her people one thing. Bam is not a he, she, or he's not a sir, ma'am. That's what she says, right? Sir, ma'am.
Sir, ma'am. Yeah, sir, ma'am.
Sir, ma'am. There was a time when Bam did that many, many moons ago, but it was for business.
I did do drag, but
show
as
business.
A job, as a side gig. I made money.
That's all that was. Yep. He was in some pageants. There's photos on his website, on his
Facebook.
On his Facebook.
Yep.
But Vanessa will have people think that he's a cross-dresser.
And I want to live my life as a woman. I do not identify as a woman. I identify as a little green alien. Thank you very much. My family photo was up here earlier tonight, but I sent them off to bed.
Vanessa wants to make him like he's Dylan Mulvaney or something. Yeah, he wants to live
not
with a woman.
That ugly fucking whore. That is.
But he's got no problem doing that lipstick and the hair just to tease her.
Oh, I do.
But it's not. He doesn't live that way or nothing. And even if he did, Bam wouldn't care what you thought. He would do it. If he wanted to do it, he would do it. And who cares?
Oh, I can bring my family back real quick. Where the hell are they? Family, come back to me. Come back to me. Come back to me.
There you go.
There you are. Oh, look, there's cousin Larry.
The whole family. Aunt
Morticia, Uncle Lurch.
That's the July 4th photo, family photo.
Yeah.
And they still didn't implement what they were supposed to. Then I'm not surprised that there's already measures in place to approach people who are neurodivergent in a different way, but they won't do it.
Is there really a thing as non-divergent
Only
people?
Some will, like the officer yesterday.
Oh, yesterday.
Or did she just pull that off of the video series?
Yesterday, she said Jesus Christ was probably neurodivergent.
Oh, fuck me. This one, I'm sorry. Some days there's just not enough crack in the world to get on her level. And you need a whole lot of crack to get on her level.
She said that he was a baddie. Jesus Christ was a baddie.
Well, according to some of the stories in the Bible, he was a badass. Don't get me wrong. That motherfucker was a badass. According to some of the stories. If they're true or not, I don't know. I mean, that's for your own belief system to work out. But, I mean, if they are true, that motherfucker was a badass. I wish I could turn water into wine. I could save some serious fucking money if I could do that.
And walk on water?
I wouldn't need a fucking boat to get them fishes.
Right? And then you wouldn't have to turn bread into fish. You could just go get the fish.
Right? And I could save the bread for a fish sandwich.
Yes, Michelle, exactly. They immediately turn it into non-compliance. Immediately. Victoria says, I also have 2 other daughters. Look at you.
Oh, look at you. Aren't they so cute? They're the apple of your eye. Yes, they are.
I want to sit down and have a conversation with you now. Because I am so, human
Jelly?
behavior
You're
is
jealous
online.
that she has her children and you don't? You ought to be.
Humans in general. No, it's not.
I'm sorry. Sometimes I just don't hold back. I just let it go.
Parents.
Sometimes I can be a little too honest.
She says, I also have
Ask me if I care.
the same lady that raised somebody that's going to be an RN is the same lady that raised somebody that's already a police officer, is the same lady that wrote, I also have 2 other daughters. One is studying to be a registered dietitian, and the other is going into social work to become a child probation officer. I believe raising them.
This is funny.
She walked water when she was showing us a stop sign. Looked like, oh wait, she was literally swimming in shit. Yeah, that was funny. That's good. That's good.
I believe that too, because that is amazing.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Good for you. Thank you.
Little golf clap. Little golf clap.
Thank you, Mr. Bright. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, it was a positive interaction. Thank you.
Was it?
In her mind.
Of course it was.
Monica Akhmat says, that must have been so overwhelming. I think your observation skills helped you to understand the trooper very quickly. It's a superpower, but very overwhelming when you are empathetic as well.
God.
That's why you're able to very quickly see people for who they are. Yes, and I felt his energy. He had a very, that's why it didn't match. And it's bittersweet because it should always match, right? He should be what all officers are like. But the reason that it didn't, it felt like the level of empathy and the goodness did not feel like he was an officer.
He was a super officer.
That's how good he was. And different. And I felt the energy right away. I felt it because it was a familiar energy, because it was like mine, because I could feel his empathy. I saw his empathy. I saw his kindness. I saw it, all of it.
Of course.
That was the most positive interaction that I've ever had with a law enforcement officer ever. How
much time we got left on this?
Like
what?
10 minutes or less.
Well, I hope it's less. I got to get in bed.
26, 36, 37. 10 minutes.
Exactly, Robin. Exactly.
Look, I've had to heal myself. Because part of the damage that they did to me was financial. So I'm not in a position, that is a luxury for me. So I've had to heal my own self.
Yes, this was earlier. And she was talking about what happened yesterday to her.
Hey, Lavina.
Getting pulled over or whatever.
It's not been easy.
This big emotional encounter with the DPS officer.
Of a malicious prosecutor. One day I would love to tell you my story. I would love to meet you. Like, I'm not kidding. You seem like an amazing lady.
I would like to meet you too.
Well, obviously, you don't seem like it.
Tell me what street corners you work so I can come meet you. I'll throw you some coins.
That's why your children are amazing.
It's about all I got. Throw you a couple of pennies every so often so you're not starving.
Remember I told y'all about the article yesterday? I told y'all that there's an article of these scientists that finally were able to, prove that the intellect.
Hey, Gail.
Oh yeah, she wants to read a freaking article. Is that what she's gonna do later? Yeah.
I ain't got time to listen to this bitch read.
Comes from their mom.
All right. She's done crying because I want to skip forward here. We're almost
And I
done.
thought that was an interesting article.
And wonder if she's actually pronouncing the words correctly because she can't pronounce uncouth.
And unfortunately for the students of Robb Elementary.
Yeah, that really bothers me that she can't pronounce uncouth.
19
if you're wondering, that bothers the hell out of me.
Showed up. He's from my hometown. And he was created by the same police department that did all of this to me.
So here she goes. She had a nice encounter with a police officer, and now she's gonna trash talk other police officers
because they didn't treat her so nice. Why? Because they gave her arrests.
No, she's talking about the police at the school shooting that day.
And he's a direct
Uvalde or Uvalde.
Scaturo Giovanni, you're an asshole.
You're an asshole, she said.
You know that is an inappropriate comment to make, right? And so, you know what you can do with that. And the fact that you did it in all capitals shows how pathological you are.
Yeah.
Tell me that live.
Skipping forward.
I feel like I'm doing the Ferris Bueller day off thing.
People
Pardon me, ma'am, but you're an asshole.
Yeah. Where was that from?
Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
There's that's right. You know, on the phone, yes.
Gwen Scaturo Giovanni. All these haters, there's a reason for them to be here. First of all, we need to appreciate that not everybody's like that. And the only way that we're going to appreciate the good humans is when these show up. That we would never have an appreciation for the good things of life if we didn't see just how bad things could actually be.
Yeah.
We would take them for granted.
Well, I mean, that's kind of true, but you know.
Utility, yes.
Just appreciate everything in life. Yeah. Appreciate you got new tits. Appreciate those. Now when you fall down flat on your face, your tits hit the ground before you do. So you got a little cushioning there.
And this video...
Just don't fall too hard because you'll pop them.
To explain how I had the best interaction I've ever had with law enforcement officer yesterday, and why I couldn't tell you yesterday, and why I could tell you today. And
he wasn't an asshole because you weren't yelling at him.
Either that or he was mesmerized by her new tits.
Oh yeah, I'm sure she pulled the zipper down. Zip. Yes, officer.
And I would have been going, and you have a driver's license packed in there, hot pants? What movie is that from?
Military people and officers.
Was that Cannonball Run?
Yes.
Yeah, I know. I'm old. I know.
I don't know of anyone else that has to take an oath.
Do you remember the two actresses that were wearing those one pieces?
I do not.
One of them was Adrienne Barbeau. The other one was that blonde, that supermodel at the time. Oh, man.
Heidi Kelm?
No, this was way before that. Susan Anton, I think. Oh, no, it was the chick from Dukes of Hazzard.
Oh.
Daisy
Duke.
What's her name? I forgot her. Barbara something.
Yeah, Barbara. No, not Barbara Hershey.
No.
That their oath
that was Beaches.
I will always, on and off duty, behave in a manner becoming of this that I'm taking an oath for.
Here, listen to what she's saying. I want to say something about this.
An oath that military people, other than military people and officers, I don't know of anyone else that has to take an oath that their oath states, I will always, on and off duty, behave in a manner becoming of this that I'm taking an oath for.
Bullshit.
Now, don't nurses take an oath like that too? So what's your excuse? Huh?
Yeah, nurses do take an oath.
You're supposed to, airline people too, remember? You have to carry yourself, even if you're out of uniform. You always represent the company.
Well,
she don't do that.
She does not.
Not even close.
I mean, she doesn't even give a bad whore a good name.
And Nicole says, I guess this might be.
There are whores that are nicer than her.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Yeah.
The strongest.
And they and they're 10 times cheaper than she is.
And they just kept coming. The problem is that they targeted someone who didn't. I'm a professional survivor.
Night, Christina.
Yeah, there you go. She said it. She just said it. Did you hear that? Listen.
As much as we can. And like I said, the problem is that they targeted someone who didn't. I'm a professional survivor. Like, no joke, I really am.
A professional survivor.
Finally told the truth about something. A professional survivor. That's her profession.
I say she fucking Delulu fucking Lou.
It's almost like
she needs couch time and a lot of it.
For this, because had I
I'd offer Cherie's couch up, but I don't think Dr. Cherie wants to put up with this Delulu. Not enough money in the world to put up with this one.
Nobody's ever prepared for this. Nobody. But I was better prepared than most people would have been.
She can come lay on my couch. I'll be going.
The universe knew what they were doing.
Bitch, you crazy. We can't help you. You crazy.
The universe. Divine timing,
Will do, Christina.
That I do not question. And I will always feel that the universe knew exactly what they were doing when they picked me.
All right, almost wrapping up here.
Thank you, and thank you to the trooper. Thank you so much, sir. You see that?
Do you know if she watches your lives and read the comments? Okay, why can't VT bring up what she has done? She has. I think she watches them. I do. If she doesn't, I think her people, her minions, watch and then they report back to her. But I actually think sometimes she will watch. And I'm going to guess most of the time she is watching.
Oh, absolutely.
I truly believe that.
Well, I mean, otherwise, why would she stop wearing the whore red lipstick? Because I told her that she's too white to wear that. I mean, so she stopped wearing that because now she's wearing more of a pale pink, which complements her skin tone quite well.
She listened to you. You said it. You did say it.
I've said it more than once. She's too fucking white to wear that shit. I mean, red does not look good on everybody. I mean, you got to have the right everything for red. You got to have the right skin tone. You got to have the right facial features. You got to have the right hair. You got to have the right everything to wear red lipstick. And you know, it doesn't go with every skin tone. And sometimes it does not look good on black women. Sometimes it does not look good on Hispanic women. Sometimes it does not look good on white women. I mean, you got to have the whole entire everything to pull off red lipstick.
Whatever he said.
Personal opinion.
36 seconds, man.
I wanted to tell you so badly everything that I knew that was not going to be. It may not go good for me. And I wish I could have told you the other reason that I didn't look straight in your face is because of the PTSD that I had from all the experiences and everything that they did to my life. And that's it. Thank you. Bye. Mm-hmm.
You have it.
And there you'll have that, ladies and germs. So
and that is about enough that I can take of her for one sitting right now. Is she live right now?
Don't know. Don't care, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
so guess what I did today?
What did you do today?
So I called Dish Network, and I was going to change cable providers to Dish Network because, it only cost me like $5 more a month for a shit ton more channels, but I'd get a $500 prepaid MasterCard.
Yeah.
So I called them up, got it all ready and everything. They were going to come Saturday and hook me up.
Yeah.
And then she goes, well, I need to speak to Teresa Miller to get the okay. And I said, lady, for the 5th fucking time, I said, I'm trying to be nice about this. Teresa Miller is dead in an urn on my fucking mantle above my fireplace. She goes, oh. I'm like, oh, so it finally clicked. She goes, oh, I'm so sorry to hear about your mother's passing. I'm like, okay, great. She goes, well, we can honor the price package and everything for the 3 years, but I can't give you the $500 gift card. That's only for Teresa Miller.
Oh.
So you know what I'm going to do tomorrow?
You're going to call us Teresa Miller.
I'm going to call, and I'm going to be, it's ma'am, motherfucker.
It's ma'am.
It's ma'am.
I just hope they're not watching right now, because then you're busted.
So I'm going to come, I'm going to rise from the ashes, a phoenix from the ashes, and be Teresa Marie Miller, my mother, and call Dish Network and get a $500 prepaid MasterCard, because I could use that cash.
$500?
Yeah.
Damn, they're getting desperate to sign people up or what?
Yeah, and I looked at what I pay for Spectrum. First off, there is a one-time payment every month. One-time payment or fee, one time. Okay, one time. Do they not understand what one time means? But every month there's a one-time fee for $8.95. Every month, one time.
Yeah.
One time's supposed to be one time. That's it. No más. Finito.
So my question is, but you still need internet.
I'm going to keep, sadly, I'm going to keep fucking Spectrum for the internet.
Because you have to. You're just going to go down to like a $40 package or something like that?
I don't know. I mean,
Dish does have internet, but it's that satellite internet.
But it's got it's satellite download, but ISDN or phone line upload.
Really?
Or that's what it was years ago.
Well, there it is. Make the switch. Upgrade to Dish from DirecTV and get a $300 prepaid MasterCard. Offer ends on October 11th. Requires offer code DTV to Dish. Continuing active Dish service. Completion of the first 31 days of Dish service. Payment of the first Dish bill. Submission of a recent DirecTV satellite bill for the same name on the address. Get ready with the fake paperwork.
But they actually sent my mom a letter with an approval code on the bottom that they wanted, and $500 gift card up at the top, just to switch from. And it even says switch from Spectrum to Dish. We'll give you $500 prepaid card for 30 days of service and first bill paid. I'm like, I could use that $500. I could use that $500 at the goddamn grocery store and put some food in this house.
There you go. I just need gas in the car. That's what I need.
I need that too.
I'm at a quarter tank. I was trying to make a half a tank last for freaking ever. And I think with the heat out there, little by little, this is true. It evaporates. Even if you're not freaking driving. And at work, it sits out in the sun all day long. So,
fuel has a freezing point, or gasoline, fuel, diesel, airline. It all has a freezing point, but it's supposed to be like, and I don't know what gasoline is, but jet fuel is like minus 250 degrees before it'll fucking freeze. Gasoline, I'm assuming I would guess around 120, 140-ish, below zero. But its boiling point is like nothing. It's like one little spark. Kapoof, it boils.
Yeah.
I don't think it evaporates. I think you just use it faster than you put it in there.
No, here it evaporates. It literally it can evaporate.
I don't find I find that hard to believe.
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. It is.
Mm-hmm. I think you just use it faster than you put it in.
Now, it is a gas guzzler. I'll tell you that much. It is. But I love it. I'm never going to get rid of it. That's the other truth also.
Mm-hmm. That right, Christina? If you had that AC going, that sucks your gas up. Try running around town without your AC on.
No. I'll die.
You'll die.
People will die here.
You went 4 days without AC in your house.
Well, that's different. I had fans blowing. You got cover. You got shade.
You survived.
Yeah, it was a long time. It was a long time without AC. Seemed like forever. It was probably like 3 days. I'm sure it was more than that, but it was a long time.
Your ass should have drove down to the local pawn shop and bought a window AC and put it in the bedroom.
Alrighty. Bam, it's time for you to get to bed.
It is. Will
I be back later? Maybe.
It's bedtime for you too.
Not necessarily to watch Little Miss Thang if she gets back online.
It's 10 o'clock. It's bedtime for you too.
What? Is she live? No. Nope. Oops, I'm on the wrong page.
Well, if she goes live, give her my best. Tell her I love her like a sore dick on a wedding night. And, I'll catch her on her favorite street corner selling that fat ass for 32 cents.
Hey, now it's it's an altered ass, so she can get like 49 cents now.
Well, and if she'd start giving a few more blowies, then she wouldn't have to eat so much because that's protein injection there. So,
because I went to her page to see if she's live, and she's not. I thought I saw a live thing, but I was looking at Ultimate Deception.
Well, that's okay. She's not Memorex either.
That's true. Hey, Paige,
all right, y'all.
Nice to see you again. All right, everybody, have a good night, and maybe I'll come back. Maybe not. Check your notifications. If you're not getting notifications, you need to reset the little bell on my page.
Jeez.
Notifications, just hit it and do it all over again.
And here's my tip jar information. One last time in case y'all interested in donating to the cause. And the cause would be groceries in my pantry. That's the cause.
Have a good night, everybody. Appreciate you all.
Hasta luego.
Maybe we'll see you later. Maybe not. If not, we'll do it tomorrow. We'll see.
Do it tomorrow. I'll be up. I come home at 11 p.m. tomorrow.
Oh, you want to do a late one tomorrow?
Well, I'll try. I still got to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, but I'll try to do a late one tomorrow.
All right. Have a good night, everybody. Ciao.
Hasta luego.